Lupita "Loopy" Godinez is a 5'1" strawweight born in Aguascalientes, Mexico, now fighting out of Langley, British Columbia, Canada, with Titan MMA. She made an Octagon debut on extremely short notice against tough vet Jessica Penne. Ultimately suffered a decision loss but came in a betting favorite due to her regional exploits. The 28-year-old has 2 titles and only a handful of fights, and she brings her championship pedigree to UFC Vegas 39, where she looks for her first win in the Octagon. Third bout of 2019 for 3-0 Loopy with the championship on the line. 6-5 lethal Lindsay Garbat takes this fight on the shortest of notice, and because of that fact, this fight is only 3 rounds. The former pro boxer is 0-1 in 2019 with an L to UFC flyweight Cheyenne Bays. Early first simultaneous strikes, Godinez getting the better of it, clipping left hook. 1-2 jab cracks the head back, then rebounds, ducks the jab, and answers right overhand. Slick stuff. Minute later, Lupita left hand catches her clean. 2 ticks later, nice combo, low to high. Left right on the end are both true, and she takes full advantage of her opponent without an avenue to escape on the cage. End of the first, Loopy gets that foot underneath Garbat, making the inside hip toss available. Elbows end a dominant 5 for Godinez. Second round starts and we're trading strikes. Loopy left hook gets opponent backtracking, then she keeps pumping that left until the takedown opportunity comes, and she takes advantage straight to side control. End of 2, knee to spear elbow, then a slashing elbow across the face for Godinez. Separates with another one as things open up late. Last frame here, Loopy times her opponent looking overhand to single leg. Punch doesn't materialize, but able to put opponent back on the mat. 1 minute left, short elbow gets a grimace out of Garbat. One more slamming bow as she takes over late on top of the grappling. Moments later, Lupita lets her up because she wants some carnage. Big right hand is money as the fight winds down. Lupita Godinez wins all 3 rounds on every scorecard, good for her 4th victory and her first regional belt. Showed off some fantastic boxing against an opponent known for her own hands. Loopy had excellent timing all night, able to counter effectively and time level changes for punches into those takedowns. 1 title win, now on to the next. Exactly a year and 1 month later, she's challenging for the LFA 115-pound belt against the little monster 5-2 Vanessa Demopoulos. She is fresh off a Contender Series UD loss to Corey McKenna, now back ready to defend her championship for the first time. Early going, Godinez catches the kick and jabs her opponent down to the ground, rebounds for the quick left hooks. 30 seconds later, beautiful counter 1-2 by the challenger. Minute gone, another kick catch into the left, multiple jab straights back Demopoulos up to the fence. Minute 30 left, big overhand right by Loopy. Another right to a battered opponent, Lupita having her way early on the feet. Start of the second, Demopoulos cannot evade that overhand. 2 minutes later, flashes the hand only to misdirect. Opponent's head movement leaving a lot to be desired, and Godinez taking full advantage. End of round 2, Loopy lets her up, then lights her lamp with the strikes. Demopoulos wobbling like a dreidel, but not enough time to finish her off. Round 3 ending, but not before Lupita lands a deft counter left, then reloads for a gigantic uppercut. Champ rounds into the 4th, Godinez catches her coming in with a jab. Opponent goes down. I thought she was just off balance, but looks like she's lost out there, dazed and confused Led Zeppelin. 5th and final frame, the jab's still working, keeping Demopoulos at distance because she knows she needs a finish and is getting aggressive late. End of the fight, back-to-back ones by Lupita. Both fighters majorly bloodied and bruised, and they're throwing it all out there late. Fantastic 5 rounds of fighting. Lupita Godinez gets her second belt and 5th overall win, courtesy of this majority decision. One judge called it a draw as Loopy got a unanimous 10-8 in round 2, but faded a little late. Personally, I would have had Demopoulos with the final 2 rounds, but everything else for Godinez, overall 48-46 in favor of Lupita. Couldn't get it done in the Octagon debut, but is now in a good spot to get back on track against 5-3 Sam Hughes at UFC Vegas 39.